there? A little bit more down. There?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are live. What's that?
They tied the Chicago Blues 3-3. They beat the Junior Coyotes 4-1. And they beat the Texas Tigers 6-5.
All right. Penguin fans, coming to you live from the, what rink are we at today?
You're at the Edge.
At the Edge Ice Arena in Chicago, Illinois, for the finals of the CCM World Invite. You're going to have the Pittsburgh Penguins going to be coming out in their home white, trimmed with yellow and a little bit of a black accent. That's going to be set off by the Kings. They're going to be wearing their blacks with a little bit of silver and white accent. You're going to have the Pittsburgh Penguins going to be coming out in their home white, trimmed with yellow and black accent. So this is the final for the, I'd assume, the 2014 finals. Pens are the number 8 seed coming through this bracket, knocking off the number 1 seed Bears, and then taking out the Tri-Valley Blue Devils, number 4 seed. So the Penguins slayed to number 1, slayed to number 4. Now we just got to finish our business here, take care of business, and see if we can wrap this up and take care of this here. Jess Bova's coming down.
Are we live?
We're live.
We have to say a special hello to Dean Bova, Grandpap Dean, who's very missed. He's driving to Syracuse right now.
Grandpap Dean Bova is driving to Syracuse right now. So I'm sure he's not too happy that he's not sitting up here in Chicago to watch this. But he's going to Syracuse for hockey? For work? Bova Corp's got to keep you living large. Oh, by the way, hey, Dean, by the way, she got 2 $12 Starbucks Ventis already. And she's talking about buying rounds for all the parents here with a little bit of splash of Irish cream in them. Spend that Bova money. Woo-hoo! All right, we're getting ready here. Get a little bit of delay. We're going to have to wait for the refs. But hopefully Matthew Bova's watching at home as well. We'll have a special introduction for him coming up here in a minute. I know I'm not going to do it as well as him, but we're going to attempt to do Bova's introduction here. We got Amy Weidel standing in front of me taking photos of the Pens overhead. And we got first period is going to end up being. Good, how are you?
So I have to do this thing.
You got a second period, yep.
This is where it's at, and
Yep.
I just move it.
Just move it and track it, that's all.
Frank is in big trouble for making me do this.
Frank, you just got thrown out of the bus here, buddy. All right, Pens are going to take the ice here. It sounds like we're going to be sounds like we got a ruckus crowd right now. So we're coming out for warm-ups here. And we got 3 minutes to get our warm-ups going here. Again, the Pens are going to be in their home whites with a little accent of gold and black. LA Kings are going to be in the dark black with their accents of silver and white. Both uniforms look pretty sharp here today. We got two and a half minutes left here for warm-up, so again, just going through this. Not sure really the road that the Kings took to get here, but to my understanding, they played a couple good teams as well. They beat the Junior Coyotes, and they beat the Orlando Park Vikings to get here. So both teams are coming in on a nice high. We're going to see who's going to come in on a little bit of a high here and finish this day off. Kings got two goalies here. I'm not sure who they're going to be going with. 2 minutes left in the period. This is going to be Hamilton Hopper's kind of a reunion game here. He used to play for the Kings last year until they moved back home to Pittsburgh. So for him, this is going to be a lot of friends on the other side of it. And hopefully he's going to walk out here with bragging rights versus these Kings over him. So we'll see how this goes. Evans looking down at the warm-ups and he says, no problem, Penn's got this. That's how confident he is. We got a minute and 10 seconds here. All right, got less than a minute. And we're going to go with the old Bova introduction. And it's time for the 2014 championship game here today. Coming out of the guest side of the rink is going to be all dressed in black, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, the Kings. And coming out of the home side of the rink from your Pittsburgh area, Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Dressed in their home whites, trimmed with their white, yellow, and black. And we're going to have a good game here in a minute. And that goes out to Matthew Bova. Again, not as good as him. I'm just an imitation when it comes down to the original. But we're going to see how this thing goes. We're still missing our first period guest to my left, which would be Mrs. Danka, Carrie. I don't know if she's not in the rink or she's still passed out drunk in the parking lot from drinking after the first game. Evan says he thinks he's seen her pass out over there. She might have been throwing up next to the car with Carol. I'm not real sure what happened there. But that's what happens when you get the morning margaritas going. All right, we're going to be off here. Yep, both goalies look like they're ready to go. Not really sure where I think 20, is it 25 or 35? And it looks like, oh, it's 80. Is that 85? Goalie's got 85 on? What number is the goalie, 85? 85? So I think it's going to be 85 for the Kings here. And should be Austin Nickel, 31 for the Pens. As Corrigan punches him in the head, but that's okay because that's typically what those two numbnuts do to each other, is beat on each other. So we'll see. Hopefully Austin's still dialed in from yesterday. Corrigan played out of his mind earlier today. Got the Pens into the finals, which was fantastic. A nice redemption game for Corrigan back from Nashville. I told him the other day, I said, Corrigan, you're going to take that game. You're going to own them, and we're going to come out of this coming to the finals. Luckily, Corrigan proved me right, so I look smarter than I actually truly am. So, again, Pens versus Kings, so it's a junior NHL matchup here. Let's see how this is going to go. And it looks like, yep, it's going to be 85 for the Kings going in net. I think his last name was Fox. Not sure. All right. And we are first period here. All right. And it looks like Justin Warner was able to avoid the penalty box duties, and that was handed back over to Chad Saccone. Chad's going to be joined by Corrigan in there. Pens are going to start off with the line of Carter Dapper, Michael, and Pierre the Frenchman, followed by Sunshine and Noah. Kings are able to win the draw, and they're going to bring it back into the Penguins' end here. They're going to gain the blue line. Number 87 is going to come down the far post. He's going to shoot it wide. That's going to wrap around to the far board. It's going to work its way up to the point. Pens aren't able to get it out. Now it's finally out. Pens are going to regroup and get going. Pierre's going to take it across the red line. He's just going to look up, and he's going to try to dump it down. He loses it along the far board, but a little bit of support from Carter Dapper, and it squirts over to the middle, and the Kings are able to take it and go the other way. So Kings got possibly a 3-on-2 here, but Noah Youp's able to step into that and stick check it away, and it goes back behind the net to Sunshine. He reverses and kicks it over to Carter Dapper. Carter Dapper's going to skate it up the wall. He gets stick check from behind, and the Kings are able to take the puck back, but it's going to be a battle on the wall here, and it's sitting right on the blue line. It's finally going to come out. Michael Saccone's going to take it. He's going to throw it over. It's going to go into the Kings zone, and they're going to get a line change. That change is going to be coming in the form of Dom Dappa, Timmy Peterson, Bova, Angelo, and Georgie. Bova on a back check's going to get it. It's going to be thrown up to the middle there. Timmy Peterson going to grab it at the red line. He's going to try to kick it in. And Angelo throws it in, and it's going to be swung wide, and the Kings are going to come back the other way. Kings have gained the blue. They're going to take a shot here. It's going to go wide. Angelo's going to come on the far board. He's going to chip it up, and he's going to chip it out. It's going to go right on to Bova. Bova's got to get his head up. He chips it to George. George can get into it, maybe. Oh, no, just a little bit too far. It's going to go behind the net. And Bennett jumps on, so he's out there with these two out here right now. It's going to hit Bova in the head. Bova gets into the slot, gets a shot off. He tries to go over to Bennett. It's going to go real slow. Roller. Timmy Peters is going to take it. He's going to go down to a knee and get a shot off. And Bennett's going to try to keep it in, and just brought outside the zone by Dom Dapper. It's okay. They're going to hold that for an ice. And we're going to get a face-off just outside the Kings blue line. You're going to be now joined by Asher. He's going to have Danka in the middle and Bennett on the left. And Stahl and Weidel were going to be the defensive pairing. Stahl tried to hit Danka, but Danka didn't receive that pass and ends up getting turned over to the Kings. The Kings are going to come the other way. Offsides by at least a step. Thank you. And the Kings player is going to slap his stick in frustration, but when you're one stride over the line before the puck enters the zone, that's called offsides. So frustration or not, he's definitely wrong. All right, face-off just side the Pens blue line right in front of the bench here with Owen Danka taking a draw. Danka's going to take it. It's going to be pushed to the near board, and the Pens are going to control it, and Danka's going to get it back over here. He's going to kick it over to Bennett. Bennett's going to chip it into the blue line, and it's going to go down deep here on the near board. And Tiernan keeps it in. He's going to throw it to Danson Danka. He's going to try to sidestep a couple players. He's not able to do it. So Tiernan just takes it and whips it behind the Kings' end here. Kings are going to have to get the puck. They're going to try to go up the far wall. Bennett steps into that, keeps the puck in. We got a couple kids battling here. Bennett's got his stick tied up. And it looks like Asher's helping a little bit. A couple big kids battling along the board there. Asher's got two Kings players working him over. Danson Danka's going to come out with that. He's going to take a shot. He's going to throw it high and miss the board. Tiernan's going to step up and try to keep it down low, which he's able to do. He kicks it behind Asher. Asher's got it up front. Oh, and he throws it a little bit late, a little bit behind Luke Weidel. It's going to clear to the end. And P's going to have a little bit of Pierre, nice back check. He picked up for Tiernan. He came all the way back and got the puck out. Carter Dapper's on a forecheck. Kings mishandled the puck, so Carter Dapper goes down on a forecheck. And he was handling the puck. Pierre's going to try to force it as well. And the Kings are going to come back on a slow developing. Oh, now it's going to be a fast developing 3-on-2. Big back check by Michael. He's able to come back and help it out as one of the defensemen fell down. He's going to throw it wide over to Pierre. Pierre's going to try to beat his defenseman for the puck. He's not able to do it. He's going to curl out and create some space. He's going to kick it up to number 87. 87's able to step into it. He's going to come down on a shot on Awesome. He misses it. a little delayed. Great stick check by Noah, which actually broke that up. So the Kings winger did not have an opportunity to get the shot off, and they're going to force it back in again. They step across the line, throw it in deep, and Carter Dapper's there on the far wall. Noah's got it. He's going to try to kick it up the far wall to nobody. The Kings players are able to step out of that. He's going to take a shot on Austin. He's just going to glove and hold it, and it's going to go to the far circle here for a face-off. So right now we got 9:38. No score yet. All right, Bova takes a draw, kicks it back. Kings have the puck and turn it over to the Pens. Georgie throws it over to Angelo. Angelo's going to step in. It's going to go offsides, but Bova brings it in. He gains the blue, and he's going to try to throw it to the slot, but nobody's there. Kings are going to take a puck behind their own end. They're going to try to regroup and kind of push it up and break it out. The defenseman throws it up. Bova intercepts that. Nice read, keeps it down low. He throws it to the slot behind Angelo. Angelo backhands it down to Bova. Bova's got it. He goes top shelf, and it's rattling around. Doesn't go in. Georgie tried to bang it in. He was in nice position, not able to finish it off. And the puck ends up getting squirting to the side. Now the Kings are going to try to regroup and get it out of here. They throw it up to Dom Dappa. Dom Dapper throws it down. It hits the goalie, and he kicks it to the corner. Georgie's battling over on the far board here, trying to help keep it in. He's doing a great job. Timmy comes spiraling like a little torpedo. That keeps the puck in. But the Kings get him throw near to me, and they're able to break it out. And it looks like number, I can't tell if that's 91 or 21, brings it into Austin. Big save by Austin. And it's going to work out the other way here. Bova's got to circle back, and Bova's able to get the puck, bring it up, and he's going to gain the red line, and he's just going to dump it on net and try to get a line change. Kings goalie's going to hold on to that. Should have played it, but he's going to hold on to it. It's going to be an icing. Or sorry, it's going to be a face-off in their end. I would have preferred him. Actually, if that was our goalie, I would have preferred him to play it. They had no pressure. We'd had a nice free break out there, but they ended up holding it. Yep, and brings that down the other end. Danka wins the draw back to Tiernan. Tiernan kicks it over to Luke. Luke Waddle takes a shot, and it's right on net, and the goalie gloves that, holds that a nice, easy shot. So we've got a face-off on the far circle here. Same thing, it's going to be Danson, Danka, Asher, and Benzie. Danka wins that back again to Luke Weidel. He's going to try to step in there. Nope, he's going to throw it down to the half wall, down to Asher. Asher's trying to find somebody. He's going to curl out down low behind the red line. Nope, he's going to be stuck there right now. He's trying to work it over. And Danson Danka helps out, and he kicks it back over to Luke. Luke kicks it back down to Danson Danka, which brings it back towards the slot. Danson Danka's got in the slot. He throws it, just goes wide. Asher's going to try to bank it in off the goalie. Doesn't work. Benzie's got it down in the corner. He's going to try to go back to Asher. The defenseman steps in on that, and it's going to come off the near wall. Danson Danka steps in front of that. He comes out of the corner with it. He's going to take a shot. He's going to use Benzie as a screen. Goalie makes a nice save, and it's going to be the Kings on a breakout here. It's going to be a 2-on-2. Asher's back checking, and Luke Weidel pushes the winger into the board and takes the puck off and says thank you. And they kick it up to Benzie, and we're going the other way. So Benzie's going to take it. He's just going to kick it to the corner, and he's going to go for a line change. Kings are going to have to regroup from their end. Pierre's pressuring it. Michael runs into the player. Both of them stop on a dime. Neither one goes down. And the Kings are on sides here, and they got a 3-on-2 slow developing. Austin kicks that off to the side, which I wish he, okay. It works out in their favor. I don't like how it looked, but he did it. It's going to come back up here for the other way. Pierre's got some speed. He's going to end up taking it wide. He's going to throw it across the middle. It's there. Nobody home, but Carter Dapper gets it. He's taking it. He's going to go behind the net to Pierre. And Michael Saccone's going to stick check the Kings wingers coming up with speed. We got a slow developing 3-on-2. He's going to try to go wide. He gets rubbed out by Noah. He's going to throw it up to the winger, or up to the board here to Yang, 71. Yang takes a shot from the point. Austin Nickel gloves that and holds on and says, thank you very much. We're going to get a face-off in the Pens near circle here. All right, Kings going to win a draw, and they're going to kick it back to the defenseman. He takes a shot that gets blocked, and the Pens are going to be able to go the other way. Bova's going to bring it up. He's going to grab the blue line. He's going to dump it over to George. George is going to come down the half wall. And the Kings are going to get possession. They're going to bring it up the other side here. Angelo steps in there, breaks it up. Him and George are pressuring the puck. Georgie's going to pressure down behind the net here, and the Kings are going to have a breakout here. Sunshine's going to go, get pushed far, but he's going to take care of that. It's going to get thrown across the crease. Austin Nichols standing there. No harm, no foul. Kings are going to take it and try to wrap it up to the slot here and try to go back door, and there's nothing there. Everybody's falling everywhere, and so far the refs haven't called anything, so they're just letting the boys play. So it's a little bit of a bumpy game right now, but nothing major, nothing real cheap. A couple whacks here, a couple whacks there, but Kings are going to have an opportunity potentially here. They're going to throw it to the slot. Nothing's going to be there, and George is going to skate into it. George is going to go one-on-one. George is going to take it. He's going to take a shot through the screen. Oh, it gets through, but just enough for the Kings goalie to kick it a little bit wide, but that was a nice shot by George. He used the defenseman as a screen. He went shot through between his legs. Asher's on a forecheck. Penn still got possession down low. Gets turned over, and the Kings are going to grab it on the far board, and they're going to try to go up the half wall. Danson Dankin curls back. He's trying to possess it. He still does. He's going to lose it here. Nope, he's still got it. He's going to throw it down low. That's going to go over to Benzie. Benzie's working down low. He goes back to Owen. Owen throws it in the front for a one-time for Asher, and the goalie makes a nice save there. Kings were able to get it back out. Now the Pens are going to regroup and throw it back in. Pens got a lot of pressure going right now. We just haven't been able to score. And Dom Dapper steps up, and he's going to curl back out, and Danson Dank is going to replace him. Puck's going to go to the far wall. It's going to be kept in by Benzie. Asher's over there working with them. See if he can go to Benzie. Benzie's got the puck. He's going to try to go low and create something. Nice play. Kings get it, and they whip it around, but Dom Dapper's there. He steps up. He's going to try to hold it. And the Kings player is going to come. It's going to be a 3-on-1. Benzie's going to come in a little bit late. Dom Dapper still has it. Kings come out of the corner with it. It's going to be Owen versus number 87. 87 goes around him, so he's going to have to hold the puck. And Timmy Peterson takes the pass away. And it gets thrown behind Austin to the far side, so that's a great play by Timmy Peterson. He went down to one knee. He stopped the pass going across the crease for a backdoor attempt. So right there, nice little play by Timmy Peterson. And he's tied up with a King in a corner. Pens are able to take the puck and work it out. Danson Dank has got it. He's going to try to go around two kids already. He's got two more to beat. Danson Dank is still dancing. He's got the puck. He finds a trailer late, and looks like Pierre's going to take it up to Cotta. Cotter backhanded, it just goes wide. Oh my God, CD had a nice chance there. Cotta Dappa, he had a nice little backhand, it just went wide. So the Pens got a nice little pressure. That's not to say the Kings aren't getting their opportunities, because trust me, they are. So far, it's been a back and forth game. Pens spent a lot of time in the Kings' end, and then Kings get a rush here and there, and they get a good chance out of it. So Pens win the draw. They're back in the Kings' end here. Pierre's going to go wide. He's going to throw it back to Michael Saccone in the middle. Michael deflects it just wide again. Great center pass by Pierre there. Just can't connect and push it in. Actually connected, just couldn't get it to go. So really, again, nice job. So Tiernan steps in. He's going to chip the puck past the defenseman. Kings are kind of getting it. Pierre's going to take it. He's going to throw it across the crease. And George can't, or that was Carter Dappa. Carter Dapper couldn't direct it in the net, but Carter Dapper back checks. He steals the puck back off of the Kings defenseman. He's going to circle down low. He's going to walk out of the corner. He's going to look for some help. He throws it to the slot to Tiernan. It hits the defenseman on the way in. Carter Dapper's got it again. He throws it over to Saccone. Saccone throws it. It's a big scramble. Oh my God, the Kings goalie is playing great save. Great save by the Kings goalie. 2 or 3 quality chances in front. Number 85 for the Kings made a great save. 2 or 3 big saves by the goalie there. Keeps this game tied at 0-0 with 2:20 left in the first period. Great save by the Kings goalie there. That was fantastic. Yep, good pressure by the Pens. Bova wins the draw back to Noah. Noah takes a shot right on the net. Kings goalie actually was able to see that clear, and he gobbles that up and holds it again for another face-off. Let's see if Bova can win that again, see if the boys can get a little bit of traffic in front of them. So you got Bova, you got Angelo, and you got Georgie. Bova's going to take the draw. Kings are going to win that back behind their own end. George is going to pressure it. Kings are going to be able to bring the puck up with a little bit of speed here. And Hopper's got the puck. He's going to bring it up to George. George is going to take the puck. He's going to try to kick it over to Bova, but he's going to just skate it up himself. And Kings are going to counterattack here. Angelo fell down. He's got to work his way back. Kings got a 3-on-3 here. Noah Youps steps in and creates a little bit of an issue for them to come out front and take the puck away and get it out. So George is able to push it out the furthest. Kings are going to get the puck and regroup and try to get it in. They're going to throw it down deep behind the end, and Hopper's going to get there. And he's going to take it. Sunshine's going to take the puck, and he's going to go and throw it out front here. Not a good toe drag by Kings player. He's going to go across the crease, and he had a wide open end. He couldn't turn it. And Pens are going to go on penalty here. Bova ran into a player behind the net, knocked him into the board. He hit his head on the bumper, and he went down. He's back up. He looks okay. He's working his way slowly to the Kings bench here. Hopefully he's okay. He seems to be all right, but I'm sure he'll get checked over by the Kings bench here. So the Kings are going to go on a power play with 1:08 left in the period. They're going to win a draw, and they're going to kick it back to their point. 71's got the puck. He's going to swing it far to his other point. He's going to swing it back to 71. 71's going to try to walk in and take a shot. Gets deflected up, hits the net. And that's going to stay in deep on the Penn side over here on a near wall. Asher's going to take the draw here with Dom Dapper, Timmy Peterson, and looks to be Bennett out here for the penalty kill. Dom Dapper got the puck. He's going to kick it up the wall. Benzie's going to try to chip it. He's going to battle against a couple Kings here. Dom Dapper's going to take it and whip it up the wall, but not out. Nice play by the Kings player. He's going to call a high stick. That's going to bring the puck out. That should at least bring in a neutral zone. No, it's going to take it all the way down to their end, so that's going to be in help for us. 43.6 seconds left in the period, with 1:05 left on the penalty, so the penalty is going to be shorthanded the rest of this period unless the Kings score. So that's going to bring the face-off all the way down in the Kings' end here. Tierney's going to step up to it. It's going to make its way through. Pierre's going to take a shot on net. Goalie makes a nice save. Pens are going to have to work their way back. Kings are going to take it and swing it wide to Pierre. Pierre's going to take the blue line and just dump it down in the corner. It's going to kill some more time. Kings are going to have to regroup and work its way back up. Pierre's under pressure. Pierre and Angelo working with these guys. And Pierre and Angelo create a little, that's Danka. They're creating a little bit of havoc here. Kings player's got the puck. He's going to try to bring it out front. He can't do that. They're going to bring it over the corner with 9 seconds left. Penn's just got to be smart, not do anything stupid. Puck's going to go behind the net. That's going to kill the period here. 3, 2, 1, and that's period. So Pens are going to start the second. They're going to be on a power play or penalty kill still here, but they're going to only have 22 seconds left. So still nothing. Still nothing. Started the second period here. We're going to have 22 seconds left on the Bova penalty. Both goalies are playing fantastic right now. So hopefully we'll see. So hopefully it's us that's going to break this thing open and get the first goal here. Evan's been kicking everybody away. He's been doing huddle, giving everybody an opportunity to relax. So
Something to do with some of my nerves.
Frank owes Evan a couple beers. So Frank, if you're listening, you owe Evan at least a couple drinks here, bud. All right, started a second. Here. Again, Penn's going to be down for 22 seconds while Bova finishes off his penalty in the box. So, just like last game, no penalties until the first one's called, and then it just so happens we can take the first penalty here. So hopefully it's the same results where we come out of that unscathed. 22 seconds is, you would think, would be not that much time, but unfortunately for me being a goalie dad, it's forever and a day. So let's see how we finish up here. All right, Angelo's on a draw. He's going to be flanked by Georgie, Luke Weidel, and Luke Weidel's going to take the puck and throw it down into the Kings' end here. Kings are going to have to regroup. They're going to swing it near here to me. Going to come at bring it out at speed. They're going to go far. Number 18 is going to try to take it wide. He's going to go right into Tiernan with a stick. He's going to cut across the crease, and he's going to go across the crease, and he's going to beat Austin high. And that's how it's going to go with 3 seconds left in the penalty. Like I said, 22 seconds ain't much, but it was just long enough for him to walk across the crease and shoot high over glove side. And just like that, Pens are down again, 1-0. Huh? So, let's see what happens here. Pens are going to have to respawn. Sunshine throws it up the far boards, right to the Kings player. He gets stepped into by Bova again. And the Kings are going to come back the other way here. Number 25 is going to skate it wide. He's going to try to bring it across. He's going to bring it behind the net. He's going to get his head up. He's going to look for a little bit of help. And it's going to come out of their end. Pens are going to pressure him. And Dancing Dank is going to, or no, that's Angelo. Angelo's going to get the puck here. He's going to wind it up. He's going to go through a couple players. He's going to go far. He's going to take a shot. It's going to go off the Kings goalie, back behind the net, and he's going to lose it there. And then you're going to have a couple battling in front here between Bova and another Kings player. Kings are going to come back on a 3-on-2. We got a light slow check here. They're going to bring it across. He's going to throw it up against Austin. And Austin's going to make that save and hold it for a face-off. All right, Pens are going to start off in a new line here. They got Timmy Peterson, Dom Dapper, Michael the Godfather, Pierre the Frenchman, and CD Dappa out there right now. Pens are going to throw the puck up to the near board here, and he can't get it out. Timmy Peterson going to try again. He's going to bring it over. Michael Sacone's there. Carter Dapper's going to take it. He's going to throw it far. He's going to tip it off at Pierre's stick. Pierre's going to get around the Kings defenseman. He's going to grab the puck, get pulled down. No call there. That's okay. They're letting him play again, like I said before. Kings are going to get the puck out here. It's going to go against Timmy Peterson. Timmy's going to push him wide. He's going to push him down along the board here. And Michael Saccone is going to step in and help it up and throw it up to Pierre. Pierre's going to take the puck. He's going to chip it over to Michael. Michael's going to grab it. He's got his head up. He's going to come down a far board here. He's going to try to center it. No avail, and the Kings defenseman is able to take the puck away from him. They're going to throw it up. Pierre's going to step into it. He's going to find it. He's going to try to force it back down low, but he can't. Kings player is going to grab it. Pens are still keeping it in. Not sure what number this kid is for the Kings, but he's a small little player, but he's fast. He's going to circle back out. He's going to try to get it out here. He got taken down. Trying to see what his number is. 72. Nice little player there. He got taken out, but the Pens were able to get the puck back. They can hold it because they're changing. Too many men, Jesus. All right, well, that melee's over here, so no call. Pens are finally able to get the right crew out as far as the change goes. It was sloppy there. Then you got Dancing Danka's got the puck on the near wall. He's going to try to step out. He gets into the slot. He still got it. He takes a shot, goes wide, goes to the front of the net. Nobody there. He's going to come back the other way. The Kings are going to try to push. Luke Weidel's going to try to push him far on 94. Luke takes a little stick check, slows that down, and they're just going to dump it down low. Luke's going to take it, and he's going to bring it up, and Dancing Dank is going to come through, and he loses it. He's going to get thrown back down to the Kings or the Pens end. They got a little bit of pressure. Tierney's going to come back down. He's going to try to beat the Kings player there, but he's late to it. Kings got possession. They're waiting for a line change. They got it on the far border. They're going to play up and down as far as that goes. They're going to throw it back down behind the Penn's nets. They're going to try to step it out and go towards Austin. He makes a save, kicks it back in the corner, goes up to the Penn's or King's point. They swing it far to near. Number 21 is going to take a slap shot at Austin. That got deflected. It almost goes in, but it went wide, thank God. Number 21 is going to take another shot. He's going to throw it in at Austin. It gets deflected. Austin's there. It gets saved by Austin. He's going to bring it back, and they're going to try to kick it up the wall here. Asher's going to take the puck and try to get it out. Tierney's going to take the puck. He's going to go wide. He's going to take a shot. It's going to go right at the Kings goalie. He's going to drop it, and he's going to fall on it and cover it up. Tierney gives a little poke. Kings don't take kindly to that. Tierney skates away laughing as they'll come at him, start yelling at him. So the Penn's got a face-off here in the Kings end. 10:04, losing 1-0 here, second period. You got Bova, Angelo, and Georgie, and then you got Noah and Sunshine on D. It's going to be won by the Kings here. They're going to take the puck behind them. Angelo steps over and takes control of it. He's going to force it to Bova in a slot. Bova's going to take a shot. Kings goalie makes a save. And he's going to hold on to it, and the Pens are going to have to reset and try that all over again. Let's see if they're going to be able to work that through here. It was nice work there. Just didn't get enough on it. That's okay. It happens. Bova's on the face-off. He wins that back. And Georgie takes the puck. He's going to swing it far over to Noah. Noah's not on the blue line. It comes out of the zone and has to retreat. Kings get the puck. And it's going to go back into the Pens' end. And the Pens are trying to get a hold of it. Can't find it here. Noah's going to take the puck and circle back. Try to create a little bit of space. Uses the net as a buffer. He's going to bring it up to the board here. Georgie tries to chip it to the center. That doesn't get through, but now Bova gets it. Bova's going to go 2-on-1. He's got Angelo's late trailer. Bova tries to step toe drag through the defender. He can't do it. Angelo comes back on a back check. And Kings take the puck and shoot it in on Austin. Austin kicks it to the corner. And Sunshine's there to get the puck. He's going to sidestep somebody. He's going to get his head up. He's going to skate it up slowly. He's going to try to find a little bit of help. Kings are offsides. Kings coach is arguing why it's offsides, but it's definitely offside, so it's going to bring the face-off just sides the Penguins' blue line right in front of the Kings' bench. 9:02 left of the second period. Kings are winning 1-0. Michael's going to take the draw. He's going to be flanked by Carter Dapper and Pierre. Pierre's going to get the puck. He's going to bring it into the blue line. He's going to bring it to the Kings' end. He's going to try to get around the Kings' defenseman. He robs him into the board, takes the puck off him. The Kings are going to take it behind their net, and they're going to swing it far. Carter Dapper's going to come down and try to pressure. Not able to do that, and the Kings are able to get the puck out. Timmy steps into the puck. Kings are offsides. They're going to have to slow it down. They finally get everything back and they reset. They're going to bring it into the circle, into the slot. And the Pens are able to get the puck and still can't get it out. Good play by the Kings player there. Number 87's got the puck. He's going to bring it past a couple of Pens players, but Timmy's able to take the puck, and he's going to kick it up to Michael. Michael's going to bring it up through the zone. He's going to look for a little bit of help with Pierre. He kicks over there. Pierre's going to get there, and he's going to get rubbed out by the defenseman. Puck's going to go behind the net. Carter Dapper's pushing to get over there in time. Can't. Danson Danka's going to come to the corner. It's going to get thrown up to Dom Dapper. Dom Dapper's going to kick it back down to Danson Danka. He's going to kick it down low to Pierre. Pierre's been out there for a while. I'm sure he's trying to work over towards the bench, get a line change. It's just a lot of action going on his side. Pierre's finally able to get off. Asher's working on an airboard here. Benzie jumps in late. He's standing all by himself on the back door, but nobody can get the puck to him. Asher's got to get up. Timmy Peterson steps in. He kicks the puck back down low, and the Kings are going to have to go the other way. Benzie steps in and forces a little bit of an issue, and looks like Luke Waddle reads that nicely and comes across the slot. Asher loses it. Kings player takes it and throws it down. Not sure if Austin's going to come out and play that. No, he's not. Kings player's going to take it. He's going to shoot on Austin there. Austin makes a save, and it's going to go the other way. Luke Waddle's got the puck. He's going to try to carry it up. He's going to run into one of his players, Danson Danka. Danson Danka's going to take the puck. Austin's going to take it and set up for Timmy. Timmy's going to bring it around. He's going to get his head up. Timmy's going to probably skate it up. Nope, he throws it up nicely to Danson Danka. Pens turn the puck over and back in their end. Timmy's going to try it again up the wall. Doesn't get it through. Kings are going to walk out here to the slot. And Dancing Dank is going to bring the puck up here. He's going to try to go through a couple players and not able to do it, but Pens are still able to keep the puck in somewhat, but now the Kings go the other way. They got a 3-on-2 with a slow trailer help for support and Danka. Pens are looking tired right now, to be honest with you. Benzie's going to work up the wall here. He's trying to fight through a little bit of heaviness. And puck's in their own end, and Asher's going to be on a forecheck. But the Pens look tired. They look tired. Dancing Dank is able to force a turnover. He's coming down. He's got a little bit of help on the backside. And the goalie slides across and makes an amazing save. Dancing Dank has got in the slot again. He throws it back towards the goalie, and he finds it again. You got a slate cross check on one of the Pens player. He went down. There's no call. The ref's going to tell everybody. Now the player just hits Tiernan's stick away. The ref's pulling Luke Weidel and having a conversation with him. About what, I don't know. Probably because Luke stood up for his teammate. All right, no call there. So Bova's going to take the draw. He's going to win it over to George. George is going to kick it up to Tiernan. Tiernan tries to throw it towards the slot. Bova gets the puck. He steps through. Bova's in a slot. He's going to take a shot. He's going to rip it wide. Kings are going to come out of the zone here. Tiernan makes a nice play, and it's going to go offsides. Pens are going to have to regroup here, just outside the Kings blue line. Nope, they're going to drop it at center ice here. 6:04 left of the second period. You got Bova, Angelo, and Georgie out with Sunshine and Noah. Kings are going to circle out of that with the possession. They're going to go wide here. He's going to try to cut across the crease again on Austin. Austin stick checks him, poke checks him, and is able to get the puck out. And the Pens are going to have to force the issue here. George is under pressure. Defenseman sidesteps him, and they're going to bring it up into the Pens blue line. They're going to try to go wide. Sunshine reads that, stick checks it, gets the puck out. And the Kings are going to have to regroup here. Angelo is going to force the issue. Angelo is going to continue to force the issue. And he's working on a defenseman here. And the Kings are able to get the puck out here. Noah Youp's going to get it. He's going to step into it. Bova's going to possess it. He's going to bring it across the blue line. He's going to toe drag and shoot it into the corner. Angelo's going to go in after it. And he's going to stick check the Kings defenseman. He falls down, no call. The Kings will be able to skate it out. They're going to come across the blue line uncontested. Get into Penn's end. The Pens are going to have to regroup and get it out of here. Two Penguin players running into each other, and Kings player gets it. He circles out of the point and shoots it right on Austin, makes a glove save. 4:52 left. Second period. You got Carter Dapper, Pierre, and Michael with Timmy and Dom Dapper out on D here. Pens win the draw. They go back to Dom. Dom kicks it up to the wall to Tiernan, or Timmy. Timmy tries to get it out, and it's shot on Austin. He just gloves and holds on to it. He holds that for a face-off in a near circle here. And it looks like our commentary may be frozen here. It's hard to tell what's happening here. They're going to get the puck here if anybody can hear me. They're going to kick it up. And near here, the Pens are going to have possession. Carter Dapper's going to take it. He's going to try to throw it across the slot. It's behind Michael. Kings are going to go the other way on a 2-on-2. Nice stick check by Dom Dapper. Stops that up. He's going to take a shot. He's going to come across the crease. And Austin robs him. Oh, my God. Austin robs him. Kings player had a wide open net. Austin sprawls. Puts a big paw out. Gloves it. Big save there. Big save there. And the best part about it is, well, it's not the best part, but I'm going to tell you right now, each goalie, both teams, has given a big save after big save, keeping both teams in this game. Kings on a face-off here. They win a draw back, get a shot from the point that goes wide. They got possession still. They're going to cycle the puck down low. Danson Danka grabs the puck. He's going to skate it out to the slot. He's going to chip it up a little bit up to Asher. Asher's going to go to Benzie. Benzie's going to chip it up the wall. He's going to try to get past the Kings defenseman. He gets knocked down. Kings are going to throw it wide here to the near side. And they're going to clear it out, and they're going to bring it up through the neutral zone with some speed. Benzie steps into that, forces the puck out. Kings are offside, so we're going to have to get a face-off just outside the Penn's blue line here. Pens are going to go for a line change. That line change is going to consist of Bova, Georgie, and Angelo. Defensive pairing is going to be Tiernan and Luke Weidel. Ref's going to say something to Tiernan again. Not really sure why he keeps talking to our players, but he is. Tiernan's going to step into the puck. He's going to skate it out of the Pens end. He's going to throw it softly up the wall, trying to hit one of his wingers. Pens are able to keep it in. Kings get it out, and the Kings going to counterattack here. Tiernan's going to stick check. Kings are going to throw the puck down in the corner. It's going to take a weird bounce back to Tiernan's stick. They're going to throw it up the wall. Tiernan's going to get it back. He's going to throw it back up the wall. Not out yet. And it's going to come over to George. George is going to skate it out. George has got his head up. He's going to look for something. He's going to go to Angelo. Angelo's going to take it to the Cho drag. Can't get it through. That's going to go back to Bova. Bova's going to take it. And it's going to be coming back to George. Before it got to George, the Kings defenseman steps in and takes it away from Georgie. And Angelo's fighting behind the net here. And the Kings are going to come back the other way. Tiernan steps up, and we're going to go on a 3-on-1 the other way here. And Noah's going to push him up. Big fundamental. The big fundamental does what he does always. He breaks that, packs up. Angelo's going to come one-on-one. He's going to toe drag, shoot it wide. He was trying to use the Kings defenseman as a screen, which worked. He just went wide. Kings are going to take the puck, and they're going to try to bring it and reverse it. They're going to throw it off the wall here. 72 is going to skate it out. Luke Weidel's got the puck. He's going to do a nice shoulder escape. He's going to bring it up with a little bit of speed up to the neutral zone. Kings defenseman pulls him down. No call, of course. Because again, they're letting these boys play. So Luke Weidel steps in, shoots it far from the slot. The Kings goalie's able to make that save. So 2 minutes, 11 seconds left here. Line change, wholesale line change. You got Kata Dappa, Michael the Godfather, and Pierre the Frenchman, followed up by Sunshine and Noah Yoop, the big fundamental. Sunshine's going to take the puck. He's going to throw it. Nope, he's going to throw it down the half wall. He's going to try to hit Pierre. Pierre's going to take it. He's going to throw it to the front. And it's getting banged in there loose. Carter Dapper's digging. Blow the whistle. No goal. And they're going to say no goal as the goalie slowly slides out with the puck on his chest so nobody can see it. But again, I'm going to say the ref blew the whistle pretty quick. So a lot of that after stuff is really for naught. So again, Kings goalie standing tall, doing what he has to do. So you got Michael again, you got Carter Dapper, you got Noah. You got a light change by the Kings, but they got everybody off in time. And they're going to win a draw back behind their net. Pierre pressures the puck he's got. He's going to try to circle out. He does. He's going to try to force it in the front. Doesn't connect. It's going to go to the near corner here. Carter Dapper's going to fight with it. He's going to throw it back behind. The Kings are going to regroup and kind of come up the near wall. They're going to bring it out of the zone. Sunshine's going to be working on number 72. 72 is going to get around Sunshine a little bit here. He's going to try to drive to the net. Puck's right there in the slot. It's going to come to the point, and it's going to get shot wide. Carter Dapper's going to skate into it. Carter Dapper's going to bring it across the blue. He's going to throw it up to Pierre. Pierre's going to lose it, and the Kings are going to take it back the other way. It's going to come in the Penn's neutral zone or end here. And Noah's going to have to beat the Kings defenseman there, or winger there. He's able to do that. Kicks it over to Sunshine. Sunshine fans on a clearing pass. So now he's got a battle in the corner here. Pierre's going to come back, chop it to the wall. He's got it. He's going to throw it across the slot. Just out of reach of Carter, but he's able to get it out of Penn's end so they can reset and get out of here. Kings are going to be offsides. That's going to give the Pens a face-off here just outside their blue line. correction, they're going to put it at center ice here. So with 1:05 left of the second period, Pens are now still down 1-0. You're going to have Danson, Danko, Benzie, and Asher. Kings come out of that with the puck, bringing it to Pens end with 1 minute left. He loses the puck on the wall. Kings player's able to get it back. He gets it, Danson, Danko gets it, he throws it over to Asher. Asher's going to try to bring it up. He's got a Kings player back checking on him quick here. They're able to get the puck down deep here. Asher's going to have to work. Asher's going to go in the corner. He's going to throw it to the front net. Weird Kieran comes out right in front, but there's a Kings to Benson, able to take the puck and keep it out. Benzie's got the puck. He got knocked down. He gets back up to his knees. He's still got control. He's looking for Asher to go across. He elevated the pass because there's somebody in the way. Asher just misses banging it in. He throws it to the far corner. Benzie tries to get it. He's got possession. 23 seconds left. He gets stick checked. Benzie still fights through that. He's trying to throw it over to Danko. Can't get it through. Kings are going to take the puck. They're going to circle behind their net. Nobody's going to throw it up. And it's going to be 12 seconds left. It's going to go for an icing here. That's going to leave you with 9.6 seconds left. That's enough time for the Pens to get something off of here. So just like I said earlier, starting this period, seconds left on the power play or penalty kill. That was way too much time. We got 9.6. We got enough time here for Pens to at least try to do something. They're in a pen here. You're going to have Bova on a draw, Angelo. Angelo's going to be in the slot. Bova's going to take the draw with George on the wing. Tiernan's going to step up, try to receive it. Bova wins the puck. George steps into it, and the Kings are able to get the puck and go back the other way with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. He's going to have to get a shot off. He doesn't. Second period is going to end, and that's going to be still Penguins leading, or losing, sorry, down by 1. All right, we're going to go into the third here. Huh? Oh, we're good. Going into the third here. Pens down 1-0. Both teams are playing really well. Both goalies are playing phenomenal. Keeping both teams right where they are. Love for the Pens to get a quick one here. Give themselves a little bit of time to do something else. But until we get that, we got to see what's going to happen here. All right, who wants to do color call? Who wants to do color for a minute and a half here? Go ahead. Well, I scooch my way over. Nice and simple. All you got to do is start talking.
And we are getting ready to start the third period here of the championship game. Chicago World Invite 2014 Jet Speed Division, Pens Elite versus the LA Junior Kings. Kings currently leading the Pens 1-0 after 2 periods of play. Pens will win that draw back to Luke Weidel. Kings are going to send it in and try to get it deep. Luke stops that, sends it up to George Kaplan. He's going to cross the blue line. He drop it off for Tiernan Stahl. Streaking down the right side. He's going to throw it on goal. And it goes in the net! And Tiernan Stahl ties it up early in the third period for your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. It is tied 1-1. A laser beam by Tiernan Stahl, and he hits the 6-7 celebration as he goes to the bench. And the Pens are now fired up. We're going to keep that pressure going right now with Matthew Bova set to take the face-off. Flanked by Angelo Ambrazelli and George Kaplan. Kings coming right back in, but they're offside. And it will be a face-off outside the Penn zone. Bova to take the draw once more. Kings are going to win the draw, dump it into the zone. Nothing doing there. Pens are going to try to get it out, but the Kings keep it in. Oh! Out of the blue line. They are now onside, bringing it down. Good stick by Luke Weidel. Sending it in front, off the body of Tiernan Stahl. Big save by Austin. Keeping it clean. And the Pens have some life now, but the Kings are not giving up. We're all knotted up here. 13-11 left in the third. Michael Saccone to take the draw. Wins it back to Hamilton Hopper, who's going to rag it down back behind his own net, sending it over to Noah Hoop. Up to Carter Dapper. Back to Hamilton Hopper. Kings are going to try to take possession here, but Pierre comes out with it, skating down the right side. He's going to try to center it to Michael Saccone. Noah's going to carry that towards the line, but Pierre's going to carry that in with Michael Saccone next to him. Gets slowed up a little bit here. It's going to be wired deep by Hamilton Hopper. It's going to come back around behind the Kings end and out to the boards, where Pierre's going to send it back deep. Michael's going to chase. Behind the Kings net. Up the right boards, but not out as Pierre keeps it in. Penn's got to keep working here. Here comes Carter. Wasn't able to get a shot off as he got hooked. Kings are going to skate it up their left wing now. Over the line, and they're going to send it for a shot. Easy save. Hamilton comes up with the rebound. He's going to send it up to Pierre. Pierre's going to try to go in 1-on-2. 1-on-3 now. Pens are going to get a change, some fresh forwards. Coming out from behind the net are the Kings. They're going to try to lead the rush here, coming up strong and fast. Down the right wing. Nobody's getting in his way yet until Timmy Peterson steps up and strips him of the puck. Bennett Warner's going to cross the line. He's going to try to get it deep. Owen Danka fighting hard along the wall, trying to come out with the puck. But the Kings are going to dig it out, and they're going to streak down the left wing. Number 91 going up against Dominic Dapper. He's going to pull up, try to get a shot off. Nice block there by Asher Godino, and he's going to get it out to Bennett, who's got to find the puck. And he's going to chip it towards the King zone. He's going to go for a change. Some fresh forwards on now for the Pens. Matthew Bova, Owen Danka, George Kaplan. Knocked down nicely by Dom Dapper. He's going to defend. Oh! And the Pens turn it over. They turned it over right in the slot. And the Kings cash in. Kings now lead 2-1 with 10:54 left in the third. Sends it around. Asher Godino is going to try to chip it out, but the Kings are feisty and they kept it in for a moment. But now Luke Weidel's going to lead the rush. Up the left boards. Chipped a little deeper by Michael Saccone, but the Kings are going to come out here with the puck. Tiernan Stahl defending 1-on-1. Against number 10 of the Kings. They're just going to flip it behind the net and try to go chase it. Michael Saccone brings it out. Puck at the side of the net by Tiernan Stahl. Sent up by Pierre Lavelle towards Asher Godino. That's going to be an onside play. Asher's going to go fight in the corner for it. Pierre there to help out. Both Pens. There's puck shoots out. For a moment there, it looked like the Pens might get a stick on it. Kings now over the zone onside, fighting for the puck. Tiernan Stahl is going to get tripped and not get called once more. The whistles are broken today. Dangerous play there as the puck almost came on through on Austin Nickel. Bounced off the side of the net and out of harm's way. The Kings are coming right back towards the zone. Penn's on their heels a little bit here. Tiernan and Stahl fighting for the puck along the left wing boards. Penn's going to need to find the puck here. A lot of bodies bunched up together. And they're just going to look for a little bit of fresh legs, go for a change. Owen Danka on the ice now. Number 10 for the Kings is going to send it right into the belly of Austin Nickel for an easy save.
You're doing good. Stay on it. You don't want to stay on it? That series was brought to you by Evan. I had to take a restroom break. Good call by Evan, but he doesn't want to stay on it. I thought he was doing an excellent job there. I'm also joined by Mr. Peterson. He's doing a hell of a job over here on the huddle. And we got 9 minutes left. Pens are down 2-1 again, having to fight back in the third. Pens are able to throw the puck down low. They're going to have to go to work. We got Benzie, Asher, and Danka out here. And we got Noah and Sunshine on D. Kings are going to bring the puck up to the half wall, try to get it out. Benzie and those guys create a little bit of traffic, keep the puck in. They're going to work it back down low. Benzie going to battle. This puck's going to be thrown up. Sunshine goes down to a knee, keeps it back in. Great job by Sunshine. Kings are able to get the puck, and they're going to throw it up, try to get a odd-man breakaway on 87. 87 is going to come down, and Sunshine's going to come down and break that up, so no call there. Again, they're letting them all play. They've had one penalty all game, so
Let's go, Pens!
I don't know why everybody's getting upset because they've been letting them play together like this way all game. So 71's got it from the point here for the Kings. He's going to whip it wide to his other defensive partner. He's going to kick it down low. He's going to try to walk it out, and he's going to beat Austin short side. That's going to take it to 3-1. All right, Kings are going to go up 3-1 with 7:59 left. Coach Buddy's trying to sell him down. What's that?
I think it was low glove. That was a hard shot.
Let's go, settle down, refocus, compete.
Go, Pens! Get it back!
All right, Penn's got an uphill battle now, down 2 with 7:50 left. Pens are going to have to regroup and start working their way up here. Kings are going to get the puck, and they're going to work it in the corner here. Pens are going to have to try to get up the hole here.
Skate!
Pens are going to dump it in. They're going to long shot. It's going to go wide. Is that thing on or is that off now? Pens got to get back to the simple things here. Struggling a little bit for I don't know why. That's going to get a whistle here. It's going to be in the Kings' end. We're having a little bit of a streaming issue, I think. Says we're live, but not real sure. There we go. Face-offs that's just outside the blue line here of the Kings' end. And you got Michael Saccone on a draw. He's going to win it back to Pierre. And Tiernan's going to kick it into the Kings' end. It's going to be gloved down by the Kings defenseman. Pierre's going to grab the puck. He's going to circle wide. He's going to get his head up. He's going to try to find somebody in the slot. Try to find a stick. He walks out. He can't find it. Throws it in front. It gets tipped up high over. And it's thrown back behind the Kings' end here. Kings are going to skate it up. And Luke Weidel steps into him, rubs him out. The other Kings players able to get the puck. He's going to circle it. Penguins, nobody from Tiernan finally steps in and engages. Everybody else is kind of watching everybody skate around. Kings player steps out, takes a shot on Austin. Austin makes a save. 6:12 left. That's going to be a face-off in the Penn's circle here, the near boards here. Pens are down 3-1. All right, back to action here. Going to get a face-off here. Owen Dank is going to take the draw. He's going to win it over to Sunshine. Sunshine's going to try to kick it up, not out. Asher's able to stick check it over to himself, and he's going to clear it, and he's going to get it into the King's end. He's going to skate around the defenseman into the corner. He's going to try to rub him out and take the puck baback. He's able to get it back, but he loses it. Nope, he's able to get it back here. He's going to try to throw it to the slot. Nobody there for the Pens. King's going to take it and counterattack. 2-on-2 with speed. Luke. Big save by Austin and a slot again. That was actually Noah Yoop stepped in, interfered with the Kings winger. Both continued while the puck's laid in the slot. Kings player came down, took a big shot on Austin. Austin was out on top of his crease. Swallowed that up and got a whistle here. Pens are going to have to regroup here. They got 5:43 left in the third period. Bova takes a draw. They win it back to the Kings defenseman. The Kings got the puck on the half wall. They're just going to take it and just kick it down low. Keep working down low and pressure it. They're going to kick it and bring it around. Winger's going to just sit there and curl back down. He gets knocked down off the puck. Dom Dapper tries to go back down low for his defensive partner. Nobody's there. Nobody's helped to help him out. Pens are going to have to go the other way. They're going the wrong way here, boys. Timmy's going to step it up. He's going to get it moving up. You got Bova coming through the neutral zone with speed. He's got Georgie on his right. Bova's got two Kings smothering him. He's going to take it to the corner, throws it to the front to Angelo. Angelo tries to find George. It doesn't make it all the way through. George throws it out front. Nobody's there. It's going to hit a player. Kings player. It's going to go to Angelo. They got two Kings defensemen right in the way.
Get to the net, boys!
And it gets shot through. The Kings the Kings goalie makes another nice save. Georgie's trying to get the puck. He's battling here in the corner. Angelo's going to try to dig. He's going to see who's coming out with it. Angelo. All right. Kings able to come out with it, and they're going to start breaking out the other way. They're going to get it in deep here. Number 87 for the Kings going to take the puck. He's going to get knocked down, get right back up, and get possession of it. Pens are going to have to try to dig it out here. They lose that battle. Kings are going to bring it out from the front of the net, throw it towards the slot. Timmy's there. He's going to take it over. He's going to get skated out of the end. Angelo's going to force that, and the Kings are going to have to regroup and go back the other way. Pens are going to have to pressure. They just can't watch the puck anymore. They're running out of time. They got 4:07 left, and they're down by 2. So we're going to have to get aggressive here, boys. Can't watch the puck. Going to have to go to it. Can't wait on it. Right now we're doing a lot of waiting, and sometimes on this breakout, boys are going to have to come to the puck. They're not going to be able to wait for this puck to come to them. They're going to have to make their own magic here. They're going to have to fight for it. It's going to come down to who wants the puck less. Dom Dapper's going to take the puck. He's going to try to throw it up to George. Too soft. And the Kings player steps in, and then they're going to go back the other way. He's going to take a shot on Austin. It's going to hit him in the chest and drop right down in front. Kings player is going to have the puck right in the slot. He's going to take another shot. It's going to hit Austin in the chest. I'm just saying. Just that's all. I can't hear, but you know what I mean? Shouldn't. So, all right, anyways, you got Michael, the Godfather's going to take the draw. He's got Tiernan on his wing over here. He's also flanked over by Pierre and Carter Dapper and Luke Weidel. So, again, throw the puck up half wall. Nothing's there. He's going to get shot on Austin. He doesn't control that rebound. Pens are able to take it and step it out. Tiernan's going to step in. He's going to try to skate it out of his end. King's going to take possession. They're going to go back the other way. Luke Weidel's going to bang it up the wall, up to Tiernan. Tiernan's going to kick it up. He lost his stick. And they're going to keep it back in here. Luke Weidel steps into somebody. Kings player still got an opportunity. Tiernan steps into that, helps his defensive partner. Two defensemen are trying to help each other out, and they did. Luke Weidel throws it across the slot to Michael Chacon. That's going to go to the corner. They got less than 3 minutes left here, boys. You got to get a quick one. Throw the puck up off the wall here. Kings player is able to get it, and they're going to throw it down deep, and it's going to be an icing if it ever gets there, and it does. So with 2:39 left of the third, Pens are down 2. Pens call. Pens are in trouble. They got 2:40 left, and I'm not sure what they're going to be able to do here. Let's see what Coach Buddy does here. See if we can get anything moving. He's telling them right now you got to move your feet. You got 2 minutes and 39 seconds left to move your feet. So, see what happens. Don't know if they're going to pull Austin or not, try to get something back. But now at least have to get something here. All right. They got Dancing Danka, they got Benzie, and they got Asher out. He's got Sunshine and Noah. They're going to win it back to Noah. Noah's going to try to take a shot off it. Doesn't get it off. He's going to force it back down low. He's going to swing it up the near board here, and it's going to be out. And let's see if that's going to go for an ice, and it is. So the Pens are going to have to reset here and see what's happening. All right, Draw's going to come back. He's going to get kicked out of the Zen here. It's going to go back over in. Asher's going to get the puck on the half wall, and it's going to get thrown right back out. Kings are going to be able to get the puck out here. And they're going to end up taking a puck. Pens are going to have to wind it up and get it moving. Get it over to Benz. Benzie's going to throw it to Owen. Owen's going to bring it through with speed. And the Kings are just stacking that blue line and forcing the Penguins to dump it, but we're not dumping it deep, so we've got less than 2 minutes left here. Pens are going to throw the puck up quick to Asher. Minute and a half left. Puck gets turned over. Kings are going to take another shot, and it's going to throw to Austin. He's going to kick it back, and he's going to keep the puck moving here. Noah's going to take it. He's going to throw it over to Georgie. Georgie's got to get rid of it. And they turn it over to the Kings, and the Kings are going to go the other way. Angelo's going to come down the wall. And he's going to force the King player to get rid of it. Tiernan's going to skate it up. He's going to head up. He's going to throw it to... Try to hit Angelo. It's a little bit behind him. He's going to get shot into Luke Weidel. And they're going to battle, and Dancing Danka's going to get the puck, and he's going to try to go through a couple Kings players right by the door there. It's not going to be able to happen, and it's going to be called offsides. Minute 9 left. Minute 9 left. They're telling Austin to get ready. They're going to pull in with a minute left probably if Pens get it deep. Pens got to get it deep, though. Tiernan going to get the puck. He's going to throw it up the wall. It's not going to get in deep enough for the Pens to get Austin off. Bova's going to get the puck. He's going to get stood up at the blue line again. And he's going to try to force his way through. It's into the Kings' end here. Can't get it deep, though. And the Kings are going to get the puck, and they're just going to stand it up. 45 seconds left. They're going to bring it back on Austin. Tiernan's going to have to go, and Tiernan's going to get taken over. And the Kings player's going to walk right in on Austin. He's going to shoot, and Austin's going to make the save. He's going to come back, wrap around. And Georgie's going to get it and kick it over to the center slot. And Dancing Danka's, or no, it's Angelo. Angelo's going to prick it. Austin's going to make his way to the bench. Angelo's going to push his shoulder down. Nobody's in the net. No Pens moving their feet. No nothing. Bring it down. Dip your corner. Get a puck thrown at the